So good evening and welcome to the latest round of the Ginetta GT4 challenge here at racestation.net. My name is Vernon 1991 and I'll be talking through you the latest events in this current one-off make championship. As always, as of the other rounds, we have a half-hour quali and then followed by the race itself, which just bear me 1 second, get the information in front of me. So it's a half-hour quali, and then it is oh no, that information is out of date. Apologies, the web page is slightly out of date. The track had changed due to it was originally meant to be Sugo, but that was changed due to a glitch, I believe, at one of the corners, if my memory is correct there. So the track was changed from Sugo to this version of the Snetterton circuit, Snetterton 200. If you just bear me a second, I'll get the information as to how long this race is. It's 24 laps around Snetterton. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't around last week. For anyone who watched last week, I was not around. I wasn't available, so I haven't got a lot of information as to who is looking really good around here at the moment. But based on the events that I have covered, you still have the likes of Carl, you have the likes of Mother Goosery, Slicker, GTP, all and Friday, yeah, Friday of course, all having a chance of challenging for the victory here today. Or is someone's spinning off in the background there? Friday sets the first lap of the event, 1:13.776. We go with Mother Goosery next. See how he's getting on as he goes through Brundle. Oh, hits the sausage curve, and that unsettles the car massively there. So that's going to have ruined what may have been a good lap there. But at the moment, Sol has gone second on a 1:14.8, followed by GTP on a 1:15.7. Nearly 2 seconds down on Friday, and Goose is coming to the pits. Let's have a look at Scott. See how he's getting. Looks like he's got a bit of traffic in front of him, which I believe, no, it's not BK. It will be, because the D's just snuck in quickest on a 1:13.3, and Friday goes even quicker still on a 1:12.5. Unfortunately, it looks like BK's car's already had a meeting with a barrier. The front end is already crumpled on that car. So I'm presuming this is a fast lap, so we'll see how this is for him. So comes over the line. This is the start of that, so let's stay on board with BK. See how he gets on with the already crumpled nose of this car. Now, and also they're using the shortened layout of Snetterton. They've avoided a lot of the infield parts of the track that could have been used. Obviously this will have been by choice, having it set to this as BK struggles to get it slowed down there. That's very tricky through there, because you're braking, you're turning, you're braking again, then you're turning again, all in a very short space of time. BK comes round. Oh, he's compromised his line. This is a horrible end to the lap for BK. They should still set a lap time. But he has got traffic, or someone come up right behind him. Unfortunately BK, that's only P8. But over 5 seconds off pole position. Let's go on board with Jerome. And Jerome's straight into the barrier. And into the pit lane. Let's go on board with Slicker now, see how he's getting on. With the version of the track that they're using, it's very crucial that they get that first sector absolutely right, especially turns 3 and 4, because that then leads straight on to this back straight. And if you get that wrong, then you're compromised and you're losing time all the way down the straight. And we've had Wham Bam join, but he'll probably have to start at the back. As we go with Goose, who's moved up to P5 on a 13 sticks, but once again, the front end of that car is mangled. .3 off is Goose, and that's off his own time. At the moment, Friday's looking comfortable, the only guy in the 12s, and he's well into the 12s. We've yet to see Carl do a lap, who was sort of the only sort of pace setter with Quali at the start of the season. Bear with us, I'm full of cold. Well, Wham Bam has been able to participate, that's okay, so the people who are late arrivals can actually participate in Quali by the looks of it. I don't know if this is a fast lap or an out lap for Carl, but we'll stick with him. So I suspect he will be able to get into that sort of top 4, top 5. Oh, no, saying that, he's spinning, he's off. And he's right into the furthest corner of the barrier. And Wham Bam has been able to get out. And there comes Sol. I'm guessing, I believe he's just starting a lap here, so let's stick with him this time. A little bit deep into there, but you then bring it back into at least 2/10 up. Just move him towards where the D is at the moment, so low 13. Assuming he can keep this Last section of the track, extremely tidy. That was good through there. It kicks up a little bit of dirt, but that shouldn't be any problem at all. It's pretty much 4/10 up. And this will actually be good enough to put him second, actually, if he keeps this up. This should put him on the provisional front row. Gets it smoothly out the final corner. He's not going to get held up by the traffic in front of him. This should be good enough for P2, this. And it is, on a 1:12.9, so second man into the 12s. A very good lap there from Sol. What about Slicker? What can he do? Can he get himself into the 12s? He's deep in Montreal. Would that have cost him any time? Because he would have had a decent exit. He's ever so slightly down on his own time, 200ths. But if he can improve through the last sector, middle sector is pretty much all straight, and these two corners here. That was nicely done. UW's also joined now, so we're getting a slightly bigger grid now. Oh, that's a lot of curb. He's now 200s up. This will only be good enough, I think, still for P3. But at least it'll be an improvement. Down the pit straight over the line. He might go and do another run. Improves by 4/10 in the end. It's a good lap. It also just sneaks into the 12s. Well, Sol's improved even more. 1:12.6 now from Sol. The time's starting to drop as we approach halfway through qualifying. .600s down. Sol going again. That's so good through there. I don't know if this is going to be a improvement or not, so I've not seen. No, he's a 10th down. How about Goose? How's he getting on? Again, that car's been through the walls. So he had a visit or two with the barriers because it's a crumpled bonnet and a cracked windscreen and cracked side windows. And he's wide at the last corner, which means he's just going to box because it will have compromised his next run. Alright, what about Carl? He goes to 11th, but I'm guessing on the 1:19 that wasn't a clean lap. So we'll stick with him, so I'm pretty sure he'll be going again now to try and improve and get himself up the field. Well, he's 5.4 up, which obviously means he messed up the first sector last time round. Looking better. He's currently 7.1 off pole, and he's 6.2 up on his own time. So this will be in the top 5 if he keeps this together. Oh, it looks a little deep. He is deep. And that's ruined that lap. He'll still move up the order, but he'll be what, 8th, 7th? He's lifted. He decided not to complete the lap. What about GTP? pressing. How's he looking? Currently 2.5 seconds off pole, down in P8. Struggling with getting that car slowed down. Nasty only down in P7 at the moment. Oh, way too much curb. Friday goes back into the pits. A good start to that from Matthew. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any Delta sector times on him, so I'm not sure if this is an improvement or not. Matthew comes out the final corner. This is improving. Does he move up the order? He does, up to P4. Over half a second more found on his own time there. Oh, he's trying to throw it into turns 1 and 2. He was way down on his own time there. As Cole was snuck into second place. 15 thousandths off pole. It's more like it from Cole, but it doesn't quite look like he's all completely settled with that car around here. It's looking loose and quite lively under him. These cars around this track, that's not necessarily the best combination. He was ever so slightly down on his first sector on this run. He's 3/10 up. This will be good enough for pole if he can keep the last couple of corners neat and tidy, which he just not the best. No, he's backed out and goes into the pits again by using the menu, which I absolutely still despise. Sol is within 500ths off pole as well, so we've got the top three within 500ths. This is not a fast lap from Sol. Car gets out of his way, but well, looks like there might be GTP off on the grass up the last corner. So Sol starts another lap as we come into the final 10 minutes of qualifying. Sol has got, I believe that's Friday. Nope, oh, Friday's glitching in the pit lane there. Don't know who that. Oh no. That's the D behind Sol. Just looking at any more improvement. No, he's a 10th down on his own time. This won't be an improvement. As the D spins behind him. BK improves up to P9. Just under 2 seconds off pole. Wham Bam and VW, the two late arrivals to this session. Both still get the set of time, and Wham Bam's going to have another spin. Gets out of the way. And Carl has improved more. 12.2. Oh, maybe. Don't know who that was. Jerome, who was in front of Carl there. I'm not sure if Jerome was on the lap or not. Wham Bam pits, obviously just recovering from his spin. Does VW actually set a time? No. Oh, VW is going to run wide. No, just about keeps it on track. It's not the best start to the lap. Four-wheel drifting that car through turns 1 and 2. Decent exit. VW comes round, completes the middle sector of the lap. He's off the track, he's wide, and he's having to bail that lap. Friday goes back out there. 6 minutes to go. Has he got anything to respond to Carl's 1:12.2? Ever so slightly down on his own time. No, he's need 2/10 down now. It's Friday. Through the middle sector, this lap won't do it. What you should do now is just focus on getting a good exit out of here, which he has done, and go again. That's agonising for Friday again. He just finds himself a tiny bit down on his own time through sector 1. Again, he loses a tenth, or half a tenth in Sector 2 as well. Just the 9,000ths down this time round. Oh! Oh, Friday just about gets through there, but we had a spinner in the middle of the track there. He's lost himself a couple of tenths though. Don't know who that was. That was good looking. He's nearly 2 tenths down his own time. Matt has obviously had the mistakes and nearly a second down. Again, no improvement from Matthew this. What about Sol? Can he, he's 3 tenths down. No one appears to really be improving out there at the moment. VW and Wham Bam are still shown as not having times on my screen. I don't know if that's accurate though, because it's showing them as only having done 1 lap, and I'm pretty sure they've done more than 1 lap. So unfortunately, I think the anyone who arrives late, I don't get to see their times through quali, so I don't actually know where VW and Wham Bam actually are at the moment. Sol's ever so slightly down on his own time here. Only 4 cars out on track at the moment. Oh, just not improving there from Sol, and that will be that for him. Qualifying's up. It's just a D and Wham Bam out there at the moment. along with Sol, but Sol backed up with that. Having just crossed the start oh, and the D's improving on his time. Nearly 2/10. This could move him up a couple of positions if he gets this right. The start line, he was 8th, he's now 6th, there we go. Ahead of Goose and Matthew. And Wham Bam's got a pit. So there is your... Well, I'm just going to hold fire at the moment because I've not been getting any information from VW or Wham Bam. I'm hoping that the final order might edit to show. No, it doesn't look like it will do. So Wham Bam actually was P9 in the end, and VW at the bottom of the back of the grid. So it's Cole from Friday, from Sol, from Scott, from Slicker, then the D, then Matthew, then Goose, then Wham Bam, BK, GTP, Jerome, and VW. That's your order for this race. The 13 drivers. I think we might be... Yep, we're synchronising, we're about to get going. And we're away. Carl gets a good start from Friday. Scotty had a shocking start, he's already dropped 5 places. Oh, Friday's wide onto the grass, it's going to let Sol through. So to second, that's Snicker sneaking up the inside. Oh, we've got a spinner off of the back, VW off of the back. Oh no, that's not VW. It's GTP. That's interesting. GTP's at the back. It's not showing as being on the back of the field on my tower here. Oh, we got Slicker off. Slicker's off. We got a number of people off. 3 or 4 drivers off there. What else was that? GTP, Jerome. No, they're also at the moment. BK's found himself up in P6. But at the front, Carl holds on to the lead. Then it's Sol. And there's a little battle already, 3rd, 4th and 5th between Friday, the D and Goose. And Scott, who had a bad start, up in 6th. Matt 7th. BK's had a bad last corner, obviously, so he's dropped from 6th to 8th. And Jerome 9th. Slicker 10th, GTP 11th. Oh no, see, this is... The information on VW and Wham Bam's wrong on my screen, unfortunately. VW actually looks a lot higher. Oh, Conto, who's that? Was that Sol and Friday? Or was that Friday and Goose? That was Friday and Goose. Or was it the D? No. Apologies, it might have been the D and Goose actually. But Sol was all over the back of Carl here. Cole does the fastest lap of the race at 12.9 to Sol's 13 flat. Now, can Sol do anything about Carl? Will Carl be able to fend him off? We've already got one who's retired. Oh, Sol's gone. Sol's had a moment. That's going to allow Friday through. Rejoins just... Oh, he spun again. Oh, what avoided there from Goose. Yeah, see look, VW is just ahead of this BK Slicker battle. That's VW's car. Just ahead of him. So that puts VW actually in P6. Oh, what's happened to Goose? Goose has had to come through the pits. And that's VW having a moment. Cole's now got a 4.5 second lead. Shame Sol made that mistake. He looked like he was able to potentially challenge.